Hello, and today I am going to review Transformers 1, the animated version, not the live action. Um, so, I don't know exactly where to start. I think it was good. I guess we can start at the plot. So, there are basically two Transformers, but they're two main Transformers. Orion Pax, aka Optimus Prime, and D16, aka Megatron. You all know them as that. I'm not gonna refer to them as that because that's not really how they're referred to as in the movie for most of it, but you get the point. And throughout the way, um, and Orion Pax basically wants to, um, get oh my god, I'm forgetting what it's called. It's something leadership. It's like a cog. I don't know, but he's a miner and he doesn't have a cog. I mean, he can't really transform and can't do anything because he's a miner, and miners can't do anything except for, oh my god, I know Energon. That's what it's called. Except mine for Energon. Yeah, I got that right. Which is like the source of a planet that they're on. I forget what it's called. I'm dumb. I'm sorry. Made by Primus after stuff. I'm shocked they didn't do anything with. I thought when they were introducing Primus, I thought they introduced Unicron, but maybe not. That's just me having high hopes because Unicron's dope. But anyways, so yeah, and he just wants to figure out all that. He wants to be as respected as a normal Transformer, because he can't transform, obviously. And D16's like, nah, bro, let's not do that. So yeah, that's kind of the plot. And then he finds he goes on this race thingy. He goes offline. He goes do this, finds a message from one of the previous primes, and goes to find the thingy make bobber of leadership. And by the way, on the way he meets two characters: Bumblebee, and with Kaiwar there. What's her name? I forgot her name. I'm sorry. Pink Transformer. I'm just gonna call her Transformer, played by Scarlett Johansson. Johansson? I think that's how I say her name. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, that's what happens, and they go and find it, and that's basically it. We also meet other characters like Central Prime, who turned out to be a villain. D16 becomes a villain. I already mentioned D16. Dang it. And all the Transformers are just jerks to the miners. So, I guess that's the plot. So, I'll go over the characters and actors and casting. Well, I think most of it's pretty good. I think Chris Hemsworth did a good job. And he didn't just sound like Thor. It didn't really remind me of Thor that much. Kinda did, but not that much. I don't know who plays D16. I forgot his name. I know he's in one of the Godzilla movies, and that's you guys are probably gonna laugh at me for that being the only reason why I know him. But yeah, that's one way. Scarlett Johansson and some other guy who I also forgot his name. I'm sorry. All that. Anyways, so yeah, all that and think. So yeah, I think they're mostly good, but let's just go over the villain since that's probably the best part. Central Prime is pretty good. At first I thought this is kind of a bad casting because he's so joking and jovial. I'm like, no. But I think he did well. I think it was. I mean, not bad casting. It was a good actor, but it's just it feels weird. But maybe that's just me. Anyway, it was so good. I really liked it. The Quintessence, I think that was that's pretty interesting. And most importantly, D16, aka Megatron. Megatron was dope. His relationship with Optimus and how they became friends, enemies was great. Him forming the Decepticons is cool at the post-credit scene, which I kind of skipped and had to watch off YouTube. I didn't know existed, okay? Yeah. The Prime that we met, who I forgot the name of, was cool. I was like, for me not knowing much about if not anything, about Transformers, it was kind of a lot. As you can see, I'm forgetting a lot of the names of stuff. But yeah. I was like, I'm just summing it up here. The first act was good. It was a nice setup, but like the second act was still good. I think the first act was slightly better. And the third act was just great. It's really, really good, and it was a really good ending. With Megatron making the Decepticons, Optimus Prime making the Autobots, and him being Optimus Prime, becoming a Prime himself, and giving all the miners cogs. That was just a great scene. The High Guard, in my opinion, didn't really have that much to do. But yeah, I mean, they're kind of just there, and I think the only reason why is that they want D16 and B to be captured. But yeah, that's just me. So yeah, it was a good movie. It's actually a great movie, a really great movie. So I'll probably give it an 8.9 or like a 9 out of 10, which I think is a really great movie.